With the Minnesota Vikings having some serious quarterback 2 issues with Kellen Mond sort of having an up and down preseason as well as a very flat training camp, as well as Sean Mannion being Sean Mannion, a popular notion amongst Vikings fans, especially in the comments, social media, is trade for San Francisco 49ers quarterback Jimmy Garoppolo. Trade or sign him in free agency, blah, 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 blah. But it doesn't make sense, and it's not going to happen, and there's a couple reasons why. Number one, it would be absolutely moronic to trade for him because the Niners are mere days away from cutting his ass because they don't want to pay him the $24.2 million that he would be guaranteed if he's on the Niners roster week 1. And also, no team is going to trade for that contract. It just isn't going to happen. Plus, the Vikings, with Kirk Cousins on the books, as well as they do have a bit of salary cap, they're not going to spend even half that on a backup quarterback. Just is not going to happen. Plus also giving up trade capital on top of that. Even though Kwesi and John Lynch, the GM of the Niners, go way back like chiroprac, and the Niners contingent were just in Minnesota, I don't see that going down. I just really don't. I think what's going to happen is that the Niners have already said that they're going to roll with Trey Lance, and then they're just going to cut Jimmy Garoppolo after there's no takers. And after they cut him, he's going to go somewhere where he has a chance to start. Whether it's a competition, whether it's potentially injury. So the Browns, Deshaun being suspended for 11 games. They do have a Jabroni Brisket on the roster. So that's whatever there. They got rid of Mayfield. Their backup right now is Josh Dobbs. So maybe they bring in Jimmy Garoppolo, because they do have the cap space to do it, because technically Deshaun is only making $1 million base salary this season, the way that they structured the contract. So that would make sense. You have Jimmy Garoppolo. He can man the helm for a little bit and go from there, right? And then you got the Jets, the goddamn Jets, where Zach Wilson had that scary-looking knee injury. Hopefully, it's not as bad as it initially looked, and he's going to be back this season. But are you happy with Joe Flacco? Like what's going to go on there in the Big Apple? And you do have Zach Wilson on his rookie deal, so you do have some flexibility cap-wise. Do you bring in Jimmy Garoppolo for a couple of weeks and let Zach Wilson get to 100%? Who knows? Or do you stick in division? Like the Seahawks, Geno Smith has gotten dinged up. Drew Lock just returned to practice. Do you roll with Jimmy Garoppolo, or do you really lean into tanking? Do you truly embrace the suck if you're Schneider and Pete Carroll? Because it's going to happen. It's going to be bad. It's going to be biblically bad. Would you rather win 2 games this year or win 4 games and pay Jimmy Garoppolo $20 million? Ain't going to happen. Also, by the way, these teams would be able to pay Jimmy maybe not $24 million a year, but at least 8 figures. Like we're talking about, 12, 13, 14 million bucks, whether it's the Brown, Jets, or Seahawks. So he'll get that. He ain't going to get that here with the Vikings. Or he could just wait. He could just wait and get into the regular season and see if and when a team does have a major injury at the quarterback 1 position, and then just slide out as like, I'm Jimmy G. I'm here, baby. That's right. Now, I do think that, again, knocking on all the wood, if something were to happen to Kirk Cousins, they should absolutely go after a guy like Jimmy Garoppolo if he's still on the market. I think that, the Niners are obviously going to cut him before the start of the season. But again, knocking on all the wood, don't you put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby, if the Vikings want to save their season, because Kellen Mond ain't ready yet, and Sean Mannion, we saw what Sean Mannion can do as a starter, right? So that ain't it. But it would take a very horrible series of unfortunate events for the Vikings to go after Jimmy Garoppolo. And that's all I'm saying right now. Bottom line, if Jimmy Garoppolo is a Viking this season, something has gone horribly wrong and everything is foobarred and everything sucks. But that is all. Anyways, your thoughts are our thoughts. Several reasons why Jimmy Garoppolo will not be a Viking this season. Let us know your thoughts and our thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe for daily Vikings takes. Want to support the work? Put a little something in the Venmo. But till next time, Skull Production Value.